Big homie wanted to look like a gay painter.
From straight up clowning Jay-Z for allegedly trying to look like a famous gay painter, to putting him on blast saying his whole come-up is really just tied to wifing Beyonce.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling in, buddy.
50's been on Hov's neck for decades, but now Jay finally fires back, breaking his silence in a clip that's lighting the timeline up. Let's get into it. The Super Bowl scandal that almost wasn't. Alright, so check it. There's been something low-key brewing in the hip-hop streets for a minute now. Something that most folks sleeping on and don't really get. And it involves two of the most powerful cats in the whole music game going bar for bar in a battle that goes way deeper than just the studio, way deeper than who's charting where, and straight into the corporate boardrooms and power moves that decide who eats, who gets put on, and who gets left outside the club looking through the window. And what makes this whole situation extra spicy, like really got the cookout talking, is that we ain't just chopping it up about some dusty beef from the late 90s that should have been dead and buried with them FUBU jerseys and Rocawear fits. Nah fam, we talking about something that popped off way more recently, something that 50 Cent is saying Jay-Z straight up orchestrated behind the scenes to keep him off one of the biggest stages in the whole country. We talking about the Super Bowl gang. Y'all might remember February 13th, 2022, Super Bowl 56 halftime show out at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, Cali. The streets was hyped because they was saying it was gonna be a historic moment for the culture. First time the halftime show was really gonna put hip-hop front and center with Dre, Snoop, M, Mary J, and K-Dot all hitting that stage together. And then, out of nowhere, like a ghost from the early 2000s, 50 Cent pulled up hanging upside down, dropped in Da Club doing that iconic pose from the video, and had the whole internet lit up with memes and throwback vibes. But according to Fifth himself, that legendary moment almost got axed. And the reason? He says it got a name, Jay-Z. Now peep the power dynamics at play here, because this is where it gets real in these suburban streets. Since 2019, Jay-Z's company Roc Nation been locked in with the NFL to run the whole Super Bowl halftime show operation, which means Hov basically got major pull over who gets picked, how it's produced, and the whole creative vision. This the man who pretty much decides who gets that career-changing moment on the most watched stage in American TV, no cap. And according to 50, Jay used that juice to try to keep him out the building.
Jay-Z told Dr. Dre,
Yo, listen careful and make sure, drop your comments. What do you think about Jay-Z?
just for people who's not up on this, or Eminem, that he didn't want you to perform part of that Super Bowl that they had a couple years ago.
Back in December 2024, 50 pulled up on Cameron's show Come Talk to Flea and aired everything out. He broke down how Jay went straight to Dre and M and told them he ain't want 50 nowhere near that performance. But here's where it gets real interesting and real telling about that day one loyalty between 50 and Eminem. That's some ride or die type bond right there.
Why do you think that is?
Listen to this clip. Listen and make sure, drop your comments. What do you think about 50 Cent? Listen.
I just think,
threatened, possibly.
Not even threatened. You know, I think it's just when you take the competition from like our culture is competitive, man. It is, but I think when it goes past the music itself to blocking things in business, then I don't understand that.
You heard that? 50 ain't even talking about creative differences or no scheduling conflicts, homie. He's straight up accusing Jay-Z of using his corporate position to deliberately block another artist's come up. And when you really sit with that, when you really let that marinate, you start to see this ain't just about two rappers who ain't rocking with each other like that. This about power moves, control, and what goes down when old beefs from the hood get weaponized in them corner offices. But hold up, the plot gets even thicker, because 50 also dropped that Eminem basically gave the NFL an ultimatum. Said he wasn't going to perform unless 50 was included. Tony Yayo, 50's Day One G-Unit fam, confirmed this whole version of events when he sat down with DJ Vlad.
But for me, I mean, Jay, you know, you got to remember, he didn't want 50 at the Super Bowl. That was crazy. Come on.
Wait, Jay didn't want 50 at the Super
You didn't
Bowl?
know that? Yeah, he didn't want.
I remember Eminem pushed for it.
That was some hated. Yeah,
I remember Eminem was like, I'm not going to do it unless 50 does it.
Think about what that means for a sec, fam. One of the most hyped halftime shows in Super Bowl history almost lost Eminem, one of its biggest draws, a certified legend. Because Jay-Z allegedly tried to keep 50 off that stage. That ain't just some petty beef no more. That's the type of corporate snake moves that can cost networks millions of dollars and have a whole organization looking crazy on the biggest night of the year. 50 been speculating on why Jay would go that hard to keep him out. In that Hollywood Reporter interview interview from July 2024, he said it straight. They wanted to leave me out of it. It was them fighting for me to stay out of it. It should be in the NFL paperwork now. Eminem is not performing without 50. And then in October 2024, when he pulled up on the Breakfast Club, 50 doubled down on all of it, saying Jay had blocked him and that at first they was trying to pin it on the NFL to avoid any direct smoke. But 50 peeped the game. His people in the industry told him exactly where that resistance was coming from. So what could possibly make one of hip-hop's biggest bosses allegedly try to sabotage another artist's Super Bowl bag? According to 50 himself, it all comes back to competition that done stretched way past just the music.
When it goes past the
Yo, listen careful. Listen.
music itself to blocking things in business, then I don't understand that. Like right now, he's not even competing for a slot. You don't have a new song out that he want to be on the top 10 or top 5, and you still competing. It just don't make sense. Like, what are we competing for? What's the
50 Cent has theorized that his massive success in television production, his power franchise on Stars has become a cultural phenomenon, has positioned him as a direct competitor to Jay-Z's entertainment business ventures. It's no longer about who has the hottest 16 bars or the biggest first week sales. This is about empires, about market share, about who controls the narrative of hip-hop's business future. And perhaps most revealingly, 50 Cent noted that the NFL initially took the public fall for the controversy, but he knew it was Roc Nation's call all along. The corporate shield was up, the plausible deniability was in place, but 50 Cent wasn't fooled. He knew exactly who was pulling the strings. What makes this allegation even more explosive is that Jay-Z has never publicly addressed it, not once. His silence on the matter has spoken volumes to fans on both sides of the fence, some interpreting it as dignified refusal to engage in petty drama, others seeing it as tacit admission that 50 Cent's accusations might carry more truth than anyone in Jay-Z's camp would like to admit. The story has fueled broader discussions across social media and hip-hop circles. In September 2024, Cameron and Mays speculated that Jay-Z blocked Lil Wayne from performing at the 2025 Super Bowl due to old beef, drawing clear parallels to what allegedly happened with 50 Cent. A pattern was emerging in the public
Okay, guys, thank you for watching my video reaction. Now, let's see together what else the fancy are saying on the comment, guys. First of all, make sure you drop your comments now, guys. Let's see. Green Machine say get them 50. Let's see reply. Oh, laughing emoji. Another say Jay-Z has always been a trash artist and the individual in general. Okay, that is your opinion. Let's see replies. Another say open it before our eyes. Oh, what you mean, bro? Another say he the greatest to ever do it. Okay. Yo, drop your comment, guys. Drop your comment now. Another say I don't know why I always fall for this. Oh. Another say Jay-Z got nothing on 50 cents. Yeah, for real. Another say 65 years old white woman here been loving 50 Cent for years. He does himself. I like that respect for you 50 cents. I'm sure you're not perfect, but you speak your piece. Yeah, for real, for real. That is good point. Okay, let's see another comment is say JC is a cheater and Beyonce no. Is that why her sister kicked the shit out him in the elevator years ago? It marriage of convenience. Is never any type of love or romance. There are don't ever hold hands very strange. Oh. I say Jay-Z got 5 nicknames. Why? And I say ask Jay-Z what happened to catch White era. Jay-Z used a gatekeeper with Diddy controlling people you and Diddy made is the music business bad. You turned it gay. You been with Diddy too? Is that how Jay-Z got his ways and fame? What you mean, bro? What you mean? Okay, drop your comment, guys. Drop your comment now, please. Drop your comment. Oh, let's see another comment. Say, another comment is say, is that why we roast hip hop in New York and the Soul's own hip hop now? When you remember how hard it was to get on, why would you not help the next man? Doesn't matter where he from. Yeah, for real. And I'll say Jay-Z just wants to be top dog and he was not feeling 50. He always retreating, but when another artist drop his stuff, he come out of retreating to top that artist. Okay, for real. Yo, guys, drop a comment, guys. Please drop a comment. For real. Another say 50 Cent legend 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah, for real. Another say 50 Cent Wilson. Okay. Guys, please make sure you drop a comment now. For real, show support. Another say Jay-Z and P. Diddy has been the new overs in limiting on potential. Yeah, for real. And I'll say I don't think anymore is more powerful than Eminem in any of the entertainment or sport industry. Yo guys, drop a comment now. Please drop your comments, drop your comments. And make sure you show support. Let's see comments. Another thing, nothing crazy coming. Uh-oh. Let's see comment to say. Uh why?
Might carry more.
Okay. Let's see comment guys, please, please. Okay, let's see this comment say say I just don't get why it's beef anyway. If Jay-Z doesn't want it to, oh well, he just not a confrontational person, and in his position it leads him to ignore a certain saying 50 Cent has always said is that he doesn't want a problem. But if you want a problem, is no problem with him. These two black powerful men, I think, need to set the difference aside. Maybe they should have a conversation with each other, whether it be recorded or not recorded. But you two are two black, brilliant, and many in industry that can set an example for the younger folks to come, and yet it is beef. They should be a beef. I love you 50 Cent for his blunt honesty and his truthfulness, and that fact is that he has a lot of honor. He makes a route. I love you Jay-Z for his music and business savviness, and I love the fact he non confrontation dudes. Does a real matter if response? I'm one of the ones just to call the KRS whether he responds or not. Fatigon B 50 Cent and J gonna be Jay, I don't think two black men should be fighting in the society the way the world is going today. If seems so silence. Okay, for real, for real. Okay, guys, my name is Duftiel, house of way from ATL Data South. Thank you for watching my video reaction. Welcome again and again for the next video reaction. Thank you.